Okay, oh my God, guys, I just realized I haven't been saying the date. That's annoying. Okay, so, I mean, obviously I'm gonna put the date in the video and the video will be labeled, but that's annoying because I don't like that. Okay, well, anyways, Friday the 20th. So we are back to HIIT. We have drop squat, heel touch, crossbody punch, swings. So we have drop squat, heel touches, crossbody punch and swings. And swings, which if you have a kettlebell, would be the best option. All right, drop squats. So you're basically doing a squat, you're gonna drop low enough where so it's kind of almost like football, like stance position. So your back is still straight, but it is gonna be tilted forward because you need to be able to touch the ground. So you're gonna touch the ground, pop up, touch the ground, pop up, touch the ground, pop up, okay? So obviously if you need to go slower, you can. If you just need to just do regular squats, that's fine. Like if you need to use your chair, you're not gonna do that all thing in the middle, you're just gonna do regular squats to your chair. Heel touches. So this is for the sides. So you're gonna have your knees bent up and you're going to lift your shoulders and your head off the ground, keep your neck off of your chest. You're gonna take your hands and you're gonna teeter-totter back and forth, touching your heels, okay? So see, I'm just kind of moving at the waist, not necessarily, I mean, your shoulders and your arms move too, but you're basically moving at the waist and you're trying to touch your heels. So there's a few ways that you can make this different. The closer your heels are to your butt, like I'm touching my heels right now and I don't have to move side to side. So that's the easiest because they're just right there. If they're wider also, that's easy because they're right there. If they're more narrow and close to your butt, that's a little bit harder because you have to reach more. If they're farther away from your butt and it's kind of narrow, that's the hardest. You really have to crunch to the side to reach, okay? So basically, the closer it is to your body, or the wider, meaning the closer it is to your hands, the easier it is to touch. The farther away from your body and or the farther away from your hands, the harder it is to touch and the more you're gonna have to crunch. So that's that. Crossbody punches, you're basically going to get into a nice little stance. It doesn't have to be a full squat, but a little bit of a squatted stance. It's kind of like a half squat, and you're just gonna punch, crossbody, punch, 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 punch. You wanna go quick. You wanna definitely, like when I do this, I go. So everything that you do, you should be breathing when you do it. So it kind of seems silly, like, oh, you're pretending to punch, but it's really good for your heart rate. And you can also do this with hand weights if you want to. So sometimes I would say again, anything 5 pounds and under, so these are my 5s. Okay? But you don't have to use weight at all. And then we have swings, which like I mentioned previously, if you have a kettlebell, that's what I use, but I know not everybody has one. You're gonna grab the end of your dumbbell, swing, 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 swing. I'm pretty sure I've gone over this before, but it's the same thing, similar to your straight leg deadlift, where you get that hinge, your butt goes back to the wall, your back comes down but stays straight. But this time, you're just swinging the dumbbell in the middle. So you're like a pendulum. It's a hinging motion. You're not really doing anything with your arms. It's just a vessel to hold the weight, okay? So you can do it without. So this is what it looks like without it, okay? So it looks like without arms, okay? So it's kind of like a hinge, hump, hinge, hump, hinge, hump, okay? Some people just really never understand swings, and it is very difficult to explain, but hopefully because you guys have this video and you can watch it, you will get it. On to week 4.